Large, rugged, truck-based SUVs are giving way to smaller, more fuel-efficient crossovers.
Except for the Toyota 4Runner. It's still a traditional, mid-sized, heavy-duty sport utility, and the 2013 edition doesn't really break any new ground.
The exterior styling is straightforward and familiar. There are 3 trim levels, SR5, Trail, and Limited, and when parked next to a compact or downsized SUV, the 4Runner easily wins the size race.
The straightforward flavor of the 4Runner extends to the interior. Big control knobs are clearly labeled, and the Optitron illuminated gauges in the Trail and Limited trim levels are a plus.
Now the 4Runner isn't cheap, but some of the plastic interior trim is a little low rent. Now the front seats are mounted high, the second row seat's low, and the third row seat, which is not available in the Trail model that we're driving today, is only for the kiddies.
With that third row seat up, there's only 9 cubic feet of cargo space. But folded down, there's a healthy 46.3 cubic feet. With the second row folded flat, you've got almost 90 cubic feet to play with.
Our favorite feature is Toyota's InTune infotainment interface and all the available apps you can program using the crystal clear 6.1-inch touchscreen. The nav system isn't hard drive based, however, so you can't store your music, but you can stream music from your phone using Bluetooth.
InTune is standard on the Limited and optional on our Trail and the SR5. The one engine available on the 2013 4Runner is a 4-liter V6 with 270 horsepower and 278 pound-feet of torque. Power is adequate, but some may wish for a V8 option for greater towing capacity than the 4Runner's 5,000 pounds.
Rear-wheel drive is standard on the SR5. Part-time 4-wheel drive is optional on the SR5 and standard on the Trail. The Limited has full-time 4-wheel drive standard. All 4Runners come with a 5-speed automatic transmission.
Off-road, the 4Runner is right at home. But on paved roads, the steering is slow, the ride is a bit rough, and it gets a little tippy in corners.
The V6 has to work harder than the V8 that was available in the previous generation 4Runners, but for most drivers, the V6 will do the trick. However, the mileage is mediocre. 17 city and 22 highway with rear-wheel drive and a tad less with the all-wheel drive.
The base SR5 comes in at over $30,000 before options. The Trail runs over $37,000 for starters, but with the extras we've got, it quickly tops 40 grand, which is knocking on the door of what you'll pay for the 4-wheel drive Limited without options.
5-year, 60,000-mile warranty covers the drivetrain.
The 4Runner's closest competitors include the stylish Dodge Durango with optional Hemi V8 power, the smaller but more refined Jeep Grand Cherokee, which doesn't offer a third-row seat, and Toyota's FJ Cruiser, with funkier styling and a lot of the 4Runner's mechanicals. The 2013 Toyota 4Runner may be one of the last conventional SUVs that stays faithful to the original recipe. Big, brawny, and able to go anywhere you choose in any weather.
That is true, but the price of admission is pretty high, and the fuel economy, not worth bragging about. But if a crossover or compact SUV is not going to suit your needs, then the 2013 Toyota 4Runner might just be your best choice.